Today we are at the Missouri Association of Insurance Agents annual conference. Missouri Insurance Director John Huff addressed attendees during the Eggs and Issues session. Listen to what he had to say about game changers facing the insurance industry. More than 400 industry members and agents attended the three-day MAIA annual conference. Director Huff participated in a Q&A session with MAIA Executive Vice President Larry Case and stressed the importance of using innovating technology to further both the department's and producers' goals.
One thing I've really tried to focus on since I've been the director the last 5 years is leveraging technology to take some of the cost and inefficiency out of our processes. Consequently, we thought, why are we mailing 137,000 licenses out to folks, stuffing those all day and putting them in the mail when folks can now pull them up online? So as of July 1st, we discontinued that process of mailing out hard copies of license. What we found out in listening to folks is they want to be able to get their license on demand. They don't want to wait for something to be mailed to them or not have an ability to work off hours to get a copy of their license. So what we did, we worked with NAIC state-based systems and the NIPR folks, and now you can pull up your license on demand.
MAIA Vice President for Regulatory and Industry Affairs, Matt Barton, says the conference is a chance for industry and agents to collaborate and learn about new industry initiatives.
This is a prime opportunity for our members to get together and to talk about subjects that are of common interest to them. It's also an opportunity for the agents to come in and receive continuing education credits. That's a big job, a prime job of the Missouri Association of Insurance Agents, is to provide continuing education to member agents.
In addition to getting their continuing education, agents listened to Director Huff discuss the importance of preservation of state-based regulation of the insurance industry in the face of federal encroachment.
We're not talking about substituting regulation here. We're talking about adding layers of regulation, and who ultimately pays for that? Well, it will ultimately be charged to the cost of the product, and the consumers will pay for it. So these additional layers of regulation or additional layers of oversight, whether that be from the federal government or standard-setting organizations based in Europe, those are going to cost our consumers money, and we have to be vigilant on support of our state-based insurance system, and if we need to make improvements on it, let's make those improvements, but let's not add layers of bureaucracy.
Department staff and Director Huff have been working on a number of committees and projects with the National Association of Insurance Commissioners.
There's a lot going on at NAIC right now, a great push for transparency for consumers. And for the first time in the history of state-based insurance regulation, SIRF filings, the System for Electronic Rate and Form Filing, will be open to the public later this summer. So anyone can go into the system off-site with proper credentials and look at every filing made on the SIRF system, which is used in all 50 states. That's revolutionary in terms of consumer transparency. And with transparency becomes the ability to compete fairly for rate and for terms and conditions.
Director Huff explained the NAIC Governance Review Task Force is evaluating their own governance practices to make sure they hold up to the same high standard they ask of their insurers.
Finally, I would say there's a governance review task force at NAIC that I'm chairing for us to look at the governance practices of NAIC. They have not been updated in a while, and we do need to take a look to make sure that we are being rigorous with our corporate governance as an entity to the same extent that we're requiring our insurers to be.
Agents in industry also learned about new insurance-related laws and other legislation that will continue to be an important factor for future legislative sessions. For more information about the department, visit insurance.mo.gov. And for more information about the Missouri Association of Insurance Agents, visit moagent.org.